Okay, for this next exercise, we're going to use piping and redirection. We're going to practice piping the output of standard commands into files and other commands. So from a terminal window, I just cleared mine out, same one, logged into some dude, just a regular user. I'm going to pipe the output of an ls command for the home directory to a file by entering ls tilde output to home directory. Now we're going to cat home directory, see what it says. And there's everything in the file that was in the home directory of some dude. So now we're going to append the output of this command for the /root directory to the same home directory file by entering ls/ space arrow space home directory. Now we're going to cat again. And you see that it has more stuff in it. So it has everything from the /root appended to the bottom of the stuff that was in the some dude home directory in this file now. So now we're going to overwrite the home directory file with the output of the ls command by doing this. So ls/arrow home directory. And now we'll cat this again. Alright, so you see it overwrote everything that was in there with just what we told it to write. From the /root to the home directory. So that's all that's in the file now. Now we're going to write the output of the ls command on the screen and into a home directory file by entering the following: ls space tilde pipe t space home directory. So after doing all that, we're just going to remove the home directory file. A simple remove, not tm, rm. Move home directory, and ls, and no more home directory file. Alright, next we're going to use Vim to edit files. This is just a brief touch on it. You might hear it called vi or vi because that's what you use to launch it. We're going to expand on this later on, but for now we're just going to get some basics of this. Alright, so start by typing vi, and it comes up with basically a blank file at this point. And to insert something, this is tricky. This is what a lot of people struggle with when they're first using this, text editor, is navigating it. I've had problems, and when I've taught this before, I mean, you can hear everybody's keyboard beeping because they can't get something written properly or go to the proper spot they want to in the file. For now, we're just going to switch to insert mode. That's how we type in it. Press the letter I, and you notice at the bottom here it says insert. So now we can actually type in it. Alright, so now we're going to type a sentence. This is a sentence Press enter. This is another sentence. I'm going to put a period in so I can back up and do that. You can kind of move around here like a regular text document once you're in insert mode. But now we're going to escape, and insert is gone from the bottom now. So we're not in insert mode anymore. Now we're going to move the cursor to the middle of the second line of text, somewhere around here. All right, so now that we have our two sentences, we are going to maneuver our cursor with the keyboard arrows, because you can't use your mouse and click somewhere right now because you're not in insert mode. So we're going to maneuver our cursor to, we're going to go to another sentence here, and we're going to hit capital D to get rid of stuff. So I got rid of everything past the D, and it walks us back up the sentence as you keep hitting capital D. So to put that back, we're going to just type U, and there we go. It's all back. Now we can delete this character by pressing the delete key. There we go. And undo that again with a U. And then we can copy the current line to an internal buffer by typing Y twice. And we're going to move the cursor to the beginning of the second sentence. And insert it by typing P. So there we go. We just inserted a line in front of the other line. So now we have another sentence. So now to save a file, we're going to call it vi_test, but we have to write it, so it's not written yet. So we're going to do colon W, that's right, and you can see it at the bottom of the screen here what you're doing. vi_test. Alright, so now you see vi_test has been written, and then we're going to do colon Q, oops, lowercase q, to quit. And then now we can do cat vi_test, and we see the contents of the file we just created. We're going to expand on that later in later lessons, but for now, that's just the basic what you do in there. Once you get in here and play around with it a little bit, you'll kind of gravitate to this as a text editor. I do anyway, over other ones. It's a little cumbersome at first, but you keep at it, and I guarantee you'll pick it up. All right, so for this next exercise, we're going to manage packages using RPM. So for this, I would want you to, if you have a VM, to power it off and take a snapshot. So after you've done that, come back to this and we'll continue. It's only in case there's a mistake happens. You can revert to your image before you did the install. It's always good practice to do snapshots, before you install anything, just in case something goes south. You can recover quickly. All right, so now we're going to just type locate. And as you can see, there's no locate. It doesn't know what locate is. By default, SUSE doesn't install the locate command, so we'll need to actually go out and install it. All right, so we have to download the file to install it. So we'll open up Firefox, and we'll go to rpmfind.net. Now, once here, helps to know what the package is that you're looking for. You might have to do some Googling to figure that out, but I know it's mlocate. And we're running 15.4. To verify our version, we could always drop out to the command line and do cat/etc/os-release. And there we go, we got SUSE 15.4. So now we're going to go back to here and we are going to download 15.4 x86-64 file. Alright, so back to a command line prompt once you have a file downloaded, and now we're going to browse that directory. ls, and there's your mlocate file. So we can verify that the package isn't installed. pm-q mlocate. It's not installed. And now we get some details up at about the package by doing rpm-qpi locate and then tab complete to get the file. And it'll tell you about it, version, whatnot. And the switches that I use can be found in pm-help. Oops. And there's a list of switches. You get that --help just like every other thing. So now we are going to install, and to do this we have to have permissions. So we're going to do a sudo and -ivh. And if you want to know what they stand for, go look through the help file there. Got the RPM command. Supply my root password, and here we go. Now we're installing mlocate, the locate utility. Now I can verify that it's installed. rpm-q mlocate, and there you go. Shows the version. So now we can use the locate command by typing locate, but there's no pattern. But that verifies that it's actually installed. So before we do anything, we're going to remove it and reinstall it again, so I can show you how to remove it. rpm-e mlocate sudo. Alright, so now we do arrow up till you have mlocate is not installed. So now we're going to install it again. rpm-ivh sudo, don't forget, locate. And before you can actually use locate to find stuff, locate comes with a database. So we have to do update db sudo update db, and this will take some time. We're going to use locate in a future lab, so just leave it installed for now, and this exercise was actually on using the RPM utility to install a package. So I hope this helps. Remember to click the bell to get notified, make sure you're subscribed, and thank you.